Today, we'll be discussing the 5 general principles of the American Psychological Association, or APA, and how they relate to the ethical use of social media in experimentation. Psychologists must always consider the topic of ethics when conducting research and forming their research methods. Since 1979, there have been ethical principles in place for the protection of human subjects. One of the most famous examples of an experiment that calls ethics into question is called the Milgram experiments, which took place in the 1960s. The Milgram experiments were designed so the participant believed they were administering harmful shocks to another person, causing much distress and causing concerns with deception. Any research now has to go through the APA guidelines. The main 5 general principles of the APA guidelines are: number 1, beneficence and non-maleficence, to do no harm and consider participants' mental and health and well-being. Number 2, fidelity and responsibility. This principle involves establishing trust and accepting responsibility for professional behavior. Number 3, integrity. Psychologists promote accuracy, honesty, and truthfulness. Number 4, justice. This principle emphasizes that all individuals should have equal access to the benefits of psychological research to ensure fairness and equality. Number 5, respect for people's rights and dignity. This includes researchers respecting the rights of all individuals, including privacy, confidentiality, and informed consent. More recently, there have been social media experiments done where the algorithm is affected to give you either more positive input and text on your feed or more negative input on your feed. In this graph produced by Adam Kramer's study, it shows how increasing positive stimulus increases positive output from individuals and vice versa. This also calls ethics into question because it could be interpreted as consciously creating a negative influence on someone's mood and emotions for an extended period when using negative stimulus. Social media platforms offer a wealth of data for researchers, but ethical considerations are paramount. For instance, informed consent is often challenging to obtain in social media research, as users may not be aware that their data is being used for research purposes. In conclusion, while social media offers valuable insights for psychological research, it's essential to reevaluate and ensure ethical standards are upheld in accordance with the APA's principles. By doing so, we can protect participants and maintain the integrity of our research.